Good morning everyone. So today we're starting off in my natural goblin-like form because I'm not going to be able to do a get ready with me on the morning of Ascot because frankly I'm probably going to end up doing my makeup on the train because it's a long old trip. So today I'm going to talk through what I'm planning to do and also have a bit of a ramble about the packing process, but we'll start off by doing my makeup with my bag of crepe. Oh, that went flying. So, wobble. I've never done my makeup on camera before, so this is going to be fun. I have got a mirror, so we'll see how this goes. I've started off with, I've got moisturiser on, but that is the only thing on my face, so that seems like as good a place to start as any. Hope I've remembered to bring everything down from the bathroom. Right. So, concealer. I'm really prone to horrible bags under my eyes, so concealer it is. I just tend to do it in the corner and over the bag itself, and a little bit in the other corner. That's all I do concealer wise. Oh god, terrifying, don't I? At this point I never care if it's terribly well blended because I'm about to put foundation on, so it won't matter anyway. Right, I have a makeup sponge and whatever the hell this is. I've had this for ages. This is my summer shade. I have a different one for winter. I don't tan very much, but enough that you'd probably want a winter shade and a summer shade. Doop, 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 doop. Then I just blend it in. I don't know. I'm not a terribly skilled makeup artist. I do it for these videos, and I used to do it for work, not archaeology. That would be daft. Yeah, most of the time I'm a horrible little gremlin. So essentially all I'm doing here is making sure that my face is, roughly speaking, all one colour. Yep, I look like I'm wearing a creepy mask. That's tends to be how everyone looks at this stage of makeup, I think. Right, now. So the first thing I tend to do is to put on blush. What I normally do if I want it to match a lipstick is I just put a dab about there on the high point of the cheekbone, just under the eyes. Almost a bit Queen Amidala if they were smaller and more in the middle. I just blend that along the upper part of the cheekbone because that's where I naturally blush anyway. At this point I always find it looks a little bit clown-like. Not sure if you can see that on the camera, and then I am going to be doing contour because people are going to take photos at Ascot, but I don't have a contour stick because they're all far too dark, so this is actually just a lipstick. So do, and I'm still concerned about my weight, even though apparently it's looking less. Well, I am getting a bit thinner, but I still don't want like the double chin thing going on. So, dabby dabby dab. But yeah, especially for a lot of photos, I find that I want to have a more chiseled jawline. I mean, it's not like I'm changing where my jawline is, it's still the same. It's just I'm putting some unnatural shadows in there. So I use loose powder. That's really I'm sure people use loose powder anyway, but I do it because that's what I learnt when I was really into my 50s makeup. I used to do that an awful lot. So just pat that all in. It also tends to blend it a bit more, because I find it makes the blush look a bit more natural when there's kind of multiple layers to it. I don't know. Anyone who's good at makeup, put down in the comments and say if there's any actual theory behind the absolute nonsense I'm chatting. So, at this stage, I'm going to make that contour a little bit more obvious with this contour palette thing. Again, I've had it for years. Yeah, I find that if you do sort of 2 rounds of things in slightly different colours, it tends to make the whole thing a bit more kind of multi-dimensional. I don't know. So, likewise, we're going to do another bit of blush as well. Tiny little bit on the end of it. I do normally just, I don't know, I'm trying to make things look relatively natural, but I'm not terribly good at what I'm doing, so I could always touch it up again later. Right, so I'm starting with the only brush I have. I think it's a blending brush, correct me if I'm wrong. So I just take, actually it's the same as the contour palette that I'm using, so I just do that just above my crease and ever so slightly underneath the eye as well. I'll see if I can get a bit of view of that from here. So just slightly above the crease and a little bit just underneath as well. Got some random crap on my face. Now I'm going to take a gift from my mother-in-law. I think this is Pillow Talk Dreams Luxury Palette. Oh, it's a Charlotte Tilbury one. I couldn't afford that normally, so let's go for that. And I'm going for this shade because it's a slightly darker brown, but the other brown is a little bit too dark. You'll see when I put it on my face. And that's just slightly smaller. I'm just going to use that to define the crease even more. Same on the other side, so I don't like spread it out quite as much as the other one. Ooh, they don't match. Oh, they never match. What's it? Sisters, not twins. Anyway, it'll all get sorted out in a second. So taking the same brush, which I have cleaned by wiping it on my arm, I then take the highlighty portion at the top and put that over the lid. On the brow bone and a little dab in the corner. So same again, all over the lid, a little bit in the corner and on the brow bone. And that's kind of blended it a bit more, that looks alright. I don't blend, I think I blend actually, sometimes I just sort of like, whew, and that normally works out. Right, next, what do we do next? I don't know, it's just my brows I guess. So this is Tattoo Brow by Maybelline in the shade Deep Brown. I've got quite dark eyebrows even though my hair isn't, so I don't do a whole lot. I just shade in any gaps that I have in there. There's one part of my eyebrow that doesn't grow in. And then I take the little brushy bit on the end and kind of, I don't know, just brush them outward. If I find they're going too up, I'll just take the end and just smooth that back down again. There you go. Eyebrows. I don't know. Eyebrows. So, then I've got Tattoo Liner, also by Maybelline. This must have been the one shopping trip. I probably need sharpened, but I'll do that before I leave. So I'm just putting that on the inside of the waterline. All the way along. So it looks about right. See, I do really admire people who are good at makeup. I'm just not. I wish I was, but I don't frankly care to get any better. Not that I think you shouldn't, just that I do many things in life, and what my face looks like is, well, largely not something I think about. Ever since I started doing the videos, I think I've seen my face more than I've ever seen my face before, and it's a bit disconcerting still. I've kind of got used to talking to myself, but I'm definitely not used to seeing my own face so much, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I didn't explain what I'm doing. I'm basically just creating a little tail on the end. Hoping it matches the other one, more or less. And also doing it slightly above the lashes, just to the centre, not any further. If I mess up that bit on the top lid, I just gently smudge it in and then it looks like I've done it deliberately. It's wonderful. So, then we get the horrible medieval contraption, the eyelash curler, which normally makes my eyes water, so, alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And mascara, I tend to just do the top lashes. Sometimes I sort of gently dab the bottom ones, but mostly I just stick to the top ones. There you go. Actually, I think I will go out and gently dab the bottom ones. What do you think? Let me know if you think that's a bad idea. So, ouch. Okay, no. Okay, got it. So, clampy. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And brushy with mascara. A bit much. Yep. So I'm sure this would be the time where you put false lashes on or something. I don't tend to wear them because I had a very bad experience at university where I went to sleep with my makeup still on, including the false eyelashes, and with my contact lenses in, and that was agony. And also they're very fiddly and I don't really know how to do them. So, what next? Oh no. It'll be fine. So, what do I do now? Oh, I have not done any highlighter. I quite like my highlighter. So, take little dabby brush on the highlight bit, just on the top of the cheekbone, and the other one, little is it called a Rudolph highlight still? I don't know, but I think it looks cute, so I also do just where the Cupid's bow is as well. Right, what the heck, I'm going to do this one as well. It's a, I don't know, super mega highlight or something, but it's very shiny. I like it. Am I particularly beautiful and shiny now? I bloody hope so. That's kind of the point of all this. Right, lipstick. I have 3 options of what I wanted to wear. Oh no, I don't. Oh no, I have got 3. They are all reds. I like red lipstick. I think it looks cool. So I'm going to try all 3 of those out. I'm going to post a separate video and get people to answer that question. But for now, I will be using lip liner. It's going to be a long day. I'm probably going to drink some Pimm's, so I want my lipstick to stay on. Is this how you do it? I don't know. Please, if I'm doing anything wrong or weird, or if there's a better way of doing things, let me know. I would really genuinely appreciate the advice. Yeah. At the top. I've talked to people about overdrawing, and I think actually it can look quite nice, but I kind of like the Cupid's bow shape to be quite defined. But again, that's just a bit of a throwback to me really liking vintage makeup at one point. So these are my 3 options. I've got this one, which apparently is Pink Brandy by Max Factor. So this is for if you want red, though it's not actually red, it's pink. But with the red liner, it looks red, and there's a nice kind of ombre effect. I think it looks like it's red, but not in your face. This is red. So have a look. Oh, I'm too close. I'll take a little shot on my phone. That'll probably make it easier for everyone to see. So that's option number 1. Is it possible to just take off the middle bit? Aha. Yes. Leave that somewhere where it's not going to stain everything. So this is my option number 2. It's Mayfair Red Lady by Rimmel. This is my day-to-day red, my normal sort of day wear red. And this one actually matches the lip liner. Oh, trying really hard there. And then the last one is more my kind of evening wear red. It's not a very different shade to this, actually. I'll do the bottom so you can just see the difference. There's a difference. I don't know if you can see that very well. But it's kind of a bit darker, a bit more berry-y. I'm amazed I managed to do this without smearing lipstick bloody everywhere. So. What did I say what shade this was? This is also Rimmel. Oh, it's just number 1. Yep. It's number 1 red. It's just the number 1. So that's probably going to be my finished look. See, in the mirror, this weird little baggy bit doesn't show up, but it does in the camera. So maybe if I move. No, I've just got bags under my eyes. It's just the way it is. So I'll do a nice little shot of this one. I'm still filming that, aren't I? So next stop I think is hair. So this is, well, it's mostly just a practice run for me because I've been trying to practice the hairdo that I wanted to do. It's the one in the Edwardian hairstyles video, the last one. So I've just been practicing it to try and make sure I can actually do it. So bear with, I'll be right back once I find out where the hell I've left all my pins. So I've got all my pins, I've also very quickly just brushed out my hair. So what were we doing last time? I'll speed through this bit because, you know, it's something that you've seen before. So section, this is one thing I am doing differently. I'm trying to get a bigger middle section, like that bit, rather than having it sort of less. So that's about there. I'll just pin all that in the front for a second. Yeah, maybe I actually just like being filmed with a sort of strange little babushka scarf of a hair. There you go. And there we have it. On the day, this is going to be heavily sprayed into place and also backcombed, so you get a bit more volume in there. But this is the basic gist. So, next stop is showing you all the different layers of my outfit. My coffee's gone cold. So, step one, undies, but not my actual undies. You'll see in a sec. So first up is this white slip, just to keep everything an even tone underneath. And I also have these cheeky stockings for a kind of vintagey feel. Also because I hate tights, because you get that weird sort of bag in the middle between your legs, and I hate it. So next is a kind of vintagey petticoat. Just gives the dress some more width. So the dress. I still haven't stitched this belt on yet. So now with the gloves, the shoes and the hat, that's us ready for Ascot. And now I've got to figure out a way to fit all of it. I'm using this ring light box as a hat box because I haven't got one and they're expensive. I have to fit it all in this case, along with all my other clothes for the weekend, and a big handbag, but not the handbag I'm taking to Ascot because apparently that has to be less than A4. So with all that, we should be nearly ready to go. Now it's actually happening. I'm kind of excited and a bit nervous. But yes, so I will post some little shorts about my day out when I'm there, but this will be the last you hear of me on the subject for a little while. So I wish me luck. Do let me know about the lipsticks and which one you prefer. Yeah, so wish me luck. Bye.